seeds are for everyone, and we want everyone to be involved in this. To Eckerd College for a seed saving workshop where Melissa Dessaw of Working Food was there to give a presentation, just seeing how Eckerd put this into play and sort of like getting mentorship from them also really inspired us and made us feel that, you know, maybe this is something we can do and maybe this is a possibility for USF.
A lot of the things that we got through the seed swap and the planting day was marigold and morning glory. A lot of people decided to put that. I think it's also because how much we stress companionship planting, which I think Ameya can probably speak more on. I'm not really.
We tried to include companion planting a lot with the agrarian club and the classes that are here at the botanical gardens. So for example, we have beans growing next to an okra plant because the beans can kind of grow around the okra and they do really well together. And we also noticed that some of the popular plants coincided with people's cultures. So a lot of the Indian students went for plants that they could cook with, such as okra or bitter gourd or marigolds. And a lot of people also enjoyed the beans. Marigolds are a great companion plant, and therefore everyone kind of has marigolds in their plots to keep away insects and things like that.
We have a great variety of seeds that we've collected through our various efforts, and we just have a variety to the point where there's a plant for everyone based on like what purposes they have. So cooking is a big one, the flowers are a big one, and it's just kind of up to people what they want to grab.
Behind us are all the success stories from the seed library that are currently growing. Half of the garden here is seeds that we've collected from last semester, and we've just been storing generations of seeds and continuing to protect their diversity and all of that. And it's also it's really amazing to see the community being really excited, and more people that have never planted before come to us and be like, hey, this is a really amazing opportunity. How do I get started? What do I do? And it's just been really inspiring to see.
And you know, every seed is a success story. Every seed that gets planted is a success story. So between the classes and the events that we've tabled at, just anyone grabbing a seed and being more mindful about wanting to plant their own stuff or wanting to be more culturally knowledgeable about how these foods can be used in not only the foods they're familiar with. So I think it goes to say that every seed planted is a success story.
The challenges that we faced primarily have to do with funding. A lot of like the nitty gritty, I guess, the little things that you don't necessarily see see in front of you. So we've been trying to find more funding opportunities that can like help fund our space. Also, we're looking for volunteers. Like, it is a problem, like when we're focusing more on students, like we all have lives, like we can't always find volunteers, understandably. Or we also have to like think about seed viability, which I think Ameya also can talk more about.
Yeah, we're trying to make sure that our seeds are viable for a long period of time. So making sure that they're stored correctly and they are still able to be planted. And we're also trying to make sure that we include seed diversity, and we're trying to keep local plants in the mix and make sure that our seeds are not GMO. Ideally, they're heirloom seeds and they're grown in the area. So just having good seeds that are viable and they're also appropriate for the land.
Something else that goes into it is securing a space to ensure that the seeds that we have collected can be maintained in a constant environment. So like, the Botanical Gardens is an outdoor space, and we live in Florida, so temperatures fluctuate and some seeds can't be kept viable at like the outside temperatures. So the library has been a great asset in helping us secure space. We've been working with the USF Herbarium and other people in the special collections at the library. So we will soon hopefully be implementing that like physical space. So beyond the events that we've tabled at, people will be able to come and collect seeds straight from the library.
We also want to make sure that the community is constantly involved, and that helps ensure that seeds are coming in and out, that we're getting seeds back from people, and that they're also taking them and sharing those success stories that they have. A big part of it has been the community farms that we're involved with, and the botanical gardens, and also the classes that are held here.
Just another thing to mention with like another struggle we've had, like having so much work that goes into making sure the seeds are viable is something, as well as making sure that the seeds that we do have are constantly being rotated out, as well as making sure that the seeds that we do collect are cataloged and that space is maintained. So that's why involving the student community and getting volunteers is so important to the work we want to do.
We're really excited to work with IBL, and IBL has really been so enthusiastic about our idea and wanting to talk to us and learn more about what we want to do and how we can work together. So I'm really excited collaborating with IBL and doing workshops, sharing seed stories that are important to the Black life community and all of that. So yeah.
To go a little bit more on IBL, not to hype you guys up too much, but it's also like we're really looking forward to the conference. We were invited for February, so it's the little meeting that you guys are doing, and we can't wait to like see more about that. I think it's so important to we're like a more of a agricultural club or like environmental based club, but like to collaborate with people that are culturally minded is like one of our big goals. So I think it's really nice to have that opportunity.
We're also really excited to be a part of the Food Sovereign Farmers Market that's coming up. We're going to be tabling there, and it's a great opportunity to meet local farmers in the area and also people that are interested in things such as fresh produce and food sovereignty. So that's another big one, and it's coming up in November.
That's why I'm here. Definitely go to our Instagram. So like it's USF Seed Library. So like you definitely need to go there so that you can. Also, we're working on a website at the moment. So once we get that information up, once it's more like developed, we'll have all the links that you need to do for forms. But currently we have QR codes and like you can always reach out to us over Instagram if you're interested in volunteering. So please follow.
Mention the email.
Oh yeah, we have an email too. I think it's seedlibraryusf@gmail.com. So if you have any questions, you can always email us there. I feel like I should probably confirm that.
And we have a group of faculty supporting us throughout this project. They're called the Food Sovereignty Initiative. And so reaching to the director, Professor Sean Bacher, would also be a great way to get involved because we work very closely with him and he's a huge part of where we are today. Yeah.
But if any other faculty are interested in the seed library movement, we're always willing to work with anyone because the more people that are knowledgeable about the seeds and the work we do, the more our initiative can spread. So we're always looking for more people to work with us.
Yeah, seeds are for everyone, and we want everyone to be involved in this.